Hello, welcome to orientation again. My name is John Acorn and I am chair of the Liberal Arts program. So what I wanted to do today with you is I wanted to just take you through how to register, a few simple steps on how to kind of navigate the website just so you can find the courses and the things you need. So let me just show you a few certain steps and we'll go right to it. So first of all, this is the Liberal Arts program as it's written in the college catalog. And as I went over with you the other day in my other PowerPoint slide, these are the credits that you need to fulfill an associate in arts degree with liberal arts. And so you have these courses. And then if you look a little bit further on down, it kind of lays it out for you on what courses would be the easiest way to get through this in 2 years. Now, of course, you don't have to go. You can chip away at it. You can take a few courses here and there. But ultimately, you want to get all of the required courses, and you kind of just check them off as you go through them. But I'm going to just go through the standard way. And again, like I say, there is some different ways you can do this. You don't have to go through it in this order. But this is kind of the easiest way. When we schedule our courses in the spring and the fall, we generally make sure that we have these courses available so you can finish in 2 years. So basically, when you register, you're going to want to take in your fall semester these courses, academic readiness and college comp, and then a humanities course, arts or foreign language and mathematics, and a social science course. Then in the spring, you'll be taking a humanities course, fine arts or foreign language, liberal arts, an open elective science course, and that's a lab science and a social science. And then the fall, if you don't take any summer courses, which you can, that's part of the chipping away at it if you want to do it that way. But if you don't, if you want to go through the normal procedures, normal schedule, in the fall, in the fall of the second year, again, you'd take humanities, fine arts or foreign language, liberal arts, a literature course, a mathematics course, and an open elective. And then to finish off the semester, you would finish off the year in your degree. You would take 2 liberal arts courses, an open elective, a science, and a social science. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. Let me, if you look in the catalog, you'll also see when you're doing, when you're choosing humanities courses or fine arts or foreign languages, or a liberal arts course, when you're doing a liberal arts course here. If you go down onto the catalog, it's somewhere on page 57, I believe, but that may vary. The new catalog is coming out soon, so maybe a different page. But basically, these are the liberal arts. All of these are what constitute liberal arts. Anything with an ENGL, anything with a ANTH, anthropology, arts, history, humanities, language, philosophy, math, biology, chemistry, environmental science, with the exception of those 2. Geology, physics, physical science, economics, political science, psychology, and sociology. So that's that information. And again, if you're doing a humanities course, when you're choosing a humanities, you can see that it's reduced. These are all liberal arts courses. When you're choosing, it's pretty broad. Whereas when it tells you need to choose a humanities course, these are the ones that fit in the humanities. Anything with an English prefix except for these are writing courses. And then you have anthropology and the arts and history, humanities, language, and philosophy. Okay. So let me stop sharing that for now. Again, this is in the college catalog. Now I just want to go, now I want to just share with you how to navigate the web page, the White Mountains Community College homepage, and how to get to certain information. So let me go through that right now. So this is your White Mountains Community College homepage, and wmcc.edu is how you get there. And if you go to academics, you can go to the college catalog. And if you scroll down, you'll see the 2019-2020, which will eventually be the 2020-2021. So that's the first page, the president's introduction, and then table of contents. And again, you'll see liberal arts is on page 57. So if you go up here and you hit 57, voila. And there's the, that's the stuff that we were just looking at. Okay, and then, okay, so that's on page 57, and then you can go to the courses, which are way down. Okay, so here's all the courses, and you'll see that's what we were just looking at just a moment ago, all of the liberal arts courses. And then the rest is in alphabetical order, and it'll tell you what the anthropology, and here are your arts, and then it'll go down to, you know, like I say, automotive, and then you have to go all the way down to like English if you're going to the E's. Okay, so that's the catalog. Let me stop sharing that. Okay, just bear with me here. All right. And so now again, we're back to the White Mountains Community College homepage, and we go to the academics. And if we go to the course schedules, this is what you'll want to do when you want to register. And if you scroll down, it will say summer. So if you want to register in the summer, but fall 2020. Credit courses, you'll be taking credit courses if you're in an associate degree. You just click on that. And then it's gonna be alphabetical order again. So here's your academic readiness. This is that required course, ACAD 105. And as you can see, there are 4 options this fall. C1 means Conway, over here, location Conway. And that's from 2 p.m. to 3:35 p.m. on a Wednesday for 8 weeks. And then D means day in Berlin. And that will be from, again, 8 weeks until October 23rd, from 10:25 to 12 p.m. on a Monday in Berlin. And then you have the L meaning Littleton. And that's going to be on a Wednesday. W stands for Wednesday. And again, 2 to 3:35 p.m. And the ZZ are online courses, so there's one, and again, the location online over here. What you want to remember are these numbers, each of them in the order. So CRN, course number, section, course title, credits, time it begins, the time it ends, the day of the week. R is Thursday. We don't have an R here, but if you see R, it distinguishes it from Tuesday, which is T. So T is Tuesday and R is Thursday. And then location, all on here on the right, okay? So if you were looking for a humanities course, you could scroll all the way down. Like I say, there are your English courses. There's your college composition day, and this is the lab. When you do college composition, just remember this. These are the same course, okay? You have to take the lab, so D1 and D1L. And so this would be H, meaning hybrid, C1, and then C1L. So these 2 courses have to be taken together. They are the lab component, the co-requisite lab component of college comp. So when you're doing college comp and math, you need to include the co-req, and you would find the one you want to take is the one that coincides with the same letters in the section, okay? So here again, you would have, for the Littleton version, you have the H hybrid, meaning that it has some online component plus face-to-face. L1 stands for Littleton, and then you have the L1 again, and the L for lab, Littleton 1 lab. And then the E is going into an evening class. It's a hybrid, E1, E1L. So you wouldn't take this co-rec with this course. You need to take them the same ones, okay? And then if you even go further on down, you'll see the humanities, and these are all your humanities that are offered in the fall. And again, remember these numbers and this number and in order, okay? So let me just stop there and let me share one last document with you. I want to show you the form that you're going to be filling out to register. So this is the form that you register on. And basically it's there's an online version that you can get on the website. You would click fall, and then you would put your number, if you have your student number, you would find that when you register, when you're doing your orientation. Certainly admissions can help you with that. Registrar can probably help you with that. And then first name, middle name, last name, mailing address, your city, your state, your zip, cell phone, home phone, email, and the major you intend, so liberal arts. And then you can just check these off. You know, if you've been in the armed service, you're planning to use an VA educational benefits. And then payment method, you know, again, how are you going to pay? And the federal government statistical information, which is optional, kind of your birthday, your gender, your state of residence, ethnic background, race, that kind of stuff. Okay, so here's what you're going to be filling out when you're doing registration. Remember, I told you to remember the CRN number, the course number, the section number, the course title, the credits, and the campus. So when you're looking at the course schedules that are on the academic section of the White Mountains Community College homepage, and you choose course schedules, and you get into the 2020 fall, when you open it up, we were just looking at that. The CRN will be that first number on the left, 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, and then it might be ACAD 105 for academic readiness, and it may be a D1, a day section in Berlin. And then the course title would be academic readiness. And then it's 1 credit. So all of that, just if you just look at that schedule, it pretty much has all this information in the order it has to be put down. And then the campus would either be online or Berlin or North Conway or Littleton. And then you do the next one, and you take as many as you want. You know, you basically, if you want to take a full load, then you would take the academic readiness, the college composition, you take the math, probably quantitative reasoning is a standard math course that everyone takes. Otherwise, if you're advanced in math, you can take college algebra or above. And then you might want to take a humanities course, history course, philosophy course, art course, and a social science course or a lab science course. And the only thing that I would, so that's what you're doing is you're filling this out. And I'm going to go back one more time to that schedule, and then we can finish this up. If you're not graduating, obviously, if you're just registering, you would say no. And then you'll want to sign here, just print in your name and the date. And then you can send this to your advisor. Okay, so let me, so that's the registration form. Registration form over here. Okay. And that's online, and there's a PDF that you can just kind of input information, and then you'll be able to save it, and then you'll be able to submit it. So just one last time. So again, this is the White Mountains fall course schedule, and these are the numbers I was referring to: CRN, course number, section, course title, the number of credits, On that form, you won't have to say the time, you won't have to say the days, but you do need to say where it's going to be held. And the only other thing that I would add is when you're filling these things out, just, you may not have to record this information on the registration form, but you want to record it down on a separate piece of paper, Wednesday from 2 to 3:35. And then when you go after that, you go down to a college composition, say what you have to take. You need to make sure that the times don't conflict. I mean, that's going to be the trick. When you're doing that, when you're filling out the 5 courses, you just don't want to choose them randomly and hope it's all going to work out. You have to make sure that, put a little graph up there and get the times like a calendar, and get the times down and see if they overlap. If they overlap, you obviously can't take that course at the same time as the other course. So I hope that's helpful. Again, this is the fall course schedule, and you get that on the White Mountains homepage in the academic section. When you go down, you'll see course schedules. And there's a lot of other information there as well if you need that. But I think that should help you out. All I want to do is very briefly go over the single steps one more time. I just went. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to go into the catalog, and you're going to see on page 57 or so, you'll see what you need to take. So these are the kind of things you have to take in order to get the degree. And then you go somewhere around 98, in the catalog, and you'll see the course descriptions. But this is if you want to follow the standard route. These are the courses you'll take in the fall semester. So you just find these in the catalog, in the course offerings for the fall, and make sure that the timing doesn't overlap. And then just take as many as you want, or all of them. And then you're on with it. So that's the first thing. The second item is to go into the college homepage and find the schedule and choose the fall schedule. And those are the courses that are offered in the fall. So you just choose the ones. You have to take academic readiness. You have to take college composition. That you need to take a math course. There's the possibility, you should take a humanities course and a social science. So you just go down. There's the English, there's the humanities, and the social sciences. And there's the sciences, the lab sciences, and these are your social sciences, okay? So those are the ones you're selecting from, and be really, really careful to look at these times. There's your Thursday, does that overlap with another course you want to take? That's going to be the trick, is to make sure that all 5 courses or 4 courses are at different times. Okay. And that should do it. Okay. So again, welcome aboard, and I hope your registration goes well. Take care now.